Welcome to the Wealthiest, where you will learn the ins and outs about the world's elite, how they live, and how they spend their accumulated wealth. Let's get started. Would you like to understand Steph Curry's spending habits? In this video, you will be amazed on how Curry spends his millions. Steph Curry spends his millions on seven-figure vacation homes, mega mansions, fast exotic cars, an entire golf course, and the most expensive basketball shoes in league history. Mansion. Steph is the ultimate flex, and in 2019, he purchased a mega mansion with a private guest house and a unique poolside cabana. Even a 60-band custom virtual golf course is included. It is situated in Atherton, California, the most affluent district in the country. They therefore had to pay $31 million for it. Steph finally moved into the house of his dreams, but it soon turned into a nightmare because the Warriors relocated to a new arena a few months later, which was 40 miles from Steph's new home. No matter how quickly he drove, he continued to be late for practice. Even though he had already spent $31 million on his dream house, Steph was compelled to purchase a new crib, and this time he managed to catch something classy. Just to get to practice, he purchased an $8 million luxury penthouse suite just a few miles from the new arena. Porsche Panamera Turbo S. He spent six figures on his ideal vehicle, the latest Panamera Turbo S from Porsche. This vehicle is worth over $180,000 and has 620 horsepower, a top speed of 196 miles per hour, and 0 to 60 in time of under 2.9 seconds. In 2018, everything changed for Steph because his need for speed car nearly killed him. Stephen Curry, a star player for the Warriors, was just involved in a three-car collision on the Oakland side of westbound Highway 24 just before 9 a.m. Steph took a significant blow, but he was unharmed and walked away. His Porsche wasn't as fortunate. It was destroyed, costing him $180,000. But to a man like Steph, that's nothing. Snoop Dogg. Just to hang out with Snoop Dogg, this guy spends millions of dollars. In 2022, Steph and Snoop performed at the Boys and Girls Club of Long Beach, California, where they jointly built the basketball court. To do this, it involves giving the gym a thorough facelift, including installing brand new basketball hoops, creating specially designed walls with comic book themes, and letting the kids paint a few murals. By the time the project was finished, Steph's bill was over $100,000, matching Snoop's investment. But Stephen has promised to construct 20 additional gyms over the course of the next 3 years, all for the benefit of California's inner-city youth. Steph continues to give back and vows to continue as long as he is able. He literally is like the NBA Santa Claus, since he spends millions of dollars annually on Christmas gifts. When Steph was in the holiday spirit in 2021, he launched Christmas with Curry's basically putting the entire city of Oakland on the good list. Steph supported schools, donated books, and distributed food. All the stockings were being filled by this man. He gave the citizens of Oakland more than $5 million at the end of the holiday season. Talk about holiday spirit. Mouthguard. Steph is known to be a great person, but in the game of competition, if you rile him up, he'll lose it. Talk about wasting money. In a game against the Clippers in 2016, exactly that took place. Steph was so enraged after being given a foul call. Therefore, because of his behavior, the NBA fined him a few thousand just after game. Because Steph's mouthguard was once again thrown into the stands, but this time it hit a fan, prompting the NBA to enforce the consequences of this behavior. The NBA would fine him $25,000. You would think that Steph would have learned his lesson after being disciplined, breaking the NBA rule twice. But no, as he repeated the offense the very next season, earning Steph his highest ever fine ever of $50,000. It indicates that he has spent over $77,000 in total due to his mouthguard. Must be nice to throw $77,000 away of an emotional outburst. NFTs. We don't encourage or condone these types of investments. Steph observed other celebrities acquiring wealth in 2021 by investing in NFTs. So he decided to get one as well and paid $180,000 for his very own ape-designed NFT. However, he didn't stop there. Over the course of the following year, he went on a shopping binge and purchased several unique NFTs, a cat girl on the phone, an odd animal, and so many more designs. Steph thought he was taking his bank account to the moon when he developed an NFT wallet that was worth over $300,000. However, everything collapsed in 2022. Crypto abruptly flatlined and as a result crashed, causing Steph's NFT's value to fall quickly. Steph has already lost more than half of his investment, or $150,000. If you sum up everything in his wallet, the cryptocurrency game is brutal. Invest at your own risk. Esports. However, not everything goes wrong for Steph due to the millions of dollars he spent making esports history. Indeed, Steph is a gamer who has been playing Madden football and Call of Duty for years, but he intended to back up his words in 2018 by doing so. In order to invest the entire $37 million in TSM, one of the best esports teams in the world, he teamed up with Andre Iguodala and a few other masters. With all of that money, TSM was able to construct the TSM Performance Center, the biggest and most expensive gaming complex in North America. This facility has a state-of-the-art fitness center, streaming studios, and a recording studio. When everything is taken into account, the cost of the entire facility is over $13 million. It even has a feature called a drain pod. The guy even took advantage of one of his greatest successes as a chance to flex. Stephen Curry was proclaimed the NBA's all-time three-point shooting king in December 2021. So, for $38,000 each, he purchased brand new Rolex watches for Iggy and Draymond and Clay. I wish Steph had loved me that much. Shoes. Do you know what things he actually adores? Sneakers. Not just any sneakers, one-of-a-kind baller sneakers. Because of this, he started spending millions on customizing them. Steph has been raising money for his charities throughout the years by selling customized sneakers. Curry 9s for the study of cancer. This man has a signature sneaker for every cause. One pair, though, is untouchable, because in 2021, Steph released his very own pair of charity NFT shoes called the Curry Genesis Flows. He raised over millions of dollars for his charity Play and Learn Foundation, selling over 2,900 of these NFTs for $333 each. Media. Because Steph spent millions of dollars creating sports history, he now made even bigger investments. I'm not mentioning basketball, because there are other sports. Steph enjoys playing golf. In fact, he has been playing since he was a little child and was even the top golfer at his high school. In 2019, he increased his passion for the sport after meeting other college students who adored the game but were unable to play since it was too pricey. So, Steph donated over $1 million to sponsor his own college team, the Howard University Bisons, using some of his NBA earnings to make a difference. $1 million for a golf team, $10 million for charitable reasons, and $30 million for a home. He has begun making large investments in the media empire that, if successful, the return would make him wealthy. In 2018, Steph made the decision to conquer Hollywood and launched his very own production business, Unanimous Media. His first action film involved spending $14 million to produce his debut movie, named Breakthrough. This movie was a huge hit because it earned over $36 million in revenue and won Most Inspiring Film of the Year. So, if things continue this way, Steph will soon transform Unanimous Media into a billion-dollar company. Taxes. But despite all of his purchases, Steph spent the most money on one thing, and it wasn't even close to what he spent on his NBA contracts alone throughout the course of his whole career. Steph has earned more than $250 million, $250 million, but that doesn't include one enormous expense that drains every step dry. Taxes. Yes, he resides in California, a state that assaults its wealthy residents the most and has the highest federal tax rate. The total amount of taxes he has paid over the years is up to $142 million. Honestly, Steph could have purchased many mansions and Lamborghinis for that amount. So, that's all from my side on Steph Curry. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, The Wealthiest, for more amazing videos.